Hello, hello, hello. Let me turn it down. I'm watching Miss Beth finishing up her beautiful tray. Get to see who all of our our night owls are. This is different for me. I'm not usually on this late. So, hello, hello, hello. I'm watching Beth finishing up her beautiful tray. It was absolutely gorgeous. And I am getting me shared over, trying to. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Miss Donna Sue, even this late at night, you're still one of my first people on. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm getting everything shared over. Hi, Roxanne. Good evening, Laura Brown. You guys, I didn't think I'd see some of you. This is late for me. I'm never on this late. Good evening. I hope you guys have been able to watch everybody today. Good evening, Therese. It's been an amazing day of crafters, and even after me, we're still not done. We have Making It with Mimi, our very own Cindy, is going to be on. So we're not done yet. So make sure you're in either Craft Around the Clock or the Crazy Craftin Crew. If you've missed anybody, you can watch all the replays in there. Hi, Stella. How are you? My goodness, Stella, is there anything you can't make? Is there anything you can't make? Good evening, Miss Edie. There's Making It with Mimi. Hi, sweet Cindy. She's going to be on after me, y'all. She's our caboose. Hi, Michelle Chastain. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. I know. I'm so surprised to see some of you all. Oh, my goodness. It's not too late for me. It's only 6 o'clock for me. I'm in California. So, but I know it's, already 9 o'clock. Our sweet Lisa has been doing this event, and always Lisa's events are always amazing, and I appreciate Lisa so very much and all the work she does. So thank you so much, Lisa, for inviting me. I love doing Lisa's events. So Beth just said goodbye. So hi, Donna. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Jane. Hi, Marilyn. Most of you all know me. If you don't, my name is Terry Lightsey. If you don't know me, you're probably wondering why my screen is so little. It's because I'm one of the very few that do go in landscape. So you'd have to turn your device to landscape in order to see a full screen of me. Someone's always got to make things difficult, right? Hola, Ari. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Pamela. All right, let me get my desk on the screen. So I will tell you guys, hi, sweet Beth. Hi, Gail. I could not figure out what to do tonight. I've changed my mind so many times. I mean, I have a shadow box next to me. I have the ornament. I have all kinds of things over here. I kept changing my mind. So I said, you know what? I'm time challenged. Hi, Mary Casey. Jersey. I need to keep it simple. So I'm just going to do an ornament. I'm going to show you a couple maybe cool things. Those of you who watch me have seen me do this technique a few times before. But before I get started, I wanted to show you guys something that I was doing last night. So Home for the Holidays, it's a tribute to our men and women that, give their lives for our country. My stepdad and my brother were in the Air Force, and I'm so very thankful. I don't think we really think about it too much sometimes about how much they do for us. So last night I knew I couldn't do this with you guys because it needed, it's resin, so it would need to dry overnight. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sheila. So last night what I went in and did is I took a bunch of pigment powders and I took a bunch of mica powders, and I went in and I basically painted, if you will, dry painted with all of the mica powders. I haven't even taken it out yet, so I don't know what it looks like, but we'll reveal it together. Oh, yay. So I used all those mica powders, and I basically painted the mold with the mica powders. Then I poured in my clear resin, and I just think this is absolutely beautiful. So what I will do is I will drill a hole through the top here in the resin, and I'll hang it as an ornament. So it turned out really pretty. So what I will do is put some clear resin over this, or clear varnish, and then it'll be even shinier. But so yeah, so all I did was just basically dry brush the powders into the mold, and then poured the resin. And as you can see, some of the powders, they come up, but for the most part, they're going to stick down, and absolutely beautiful. So all the detail. Oh, I should put it over here so you guys can see it. All right, so let's work on this a little bit. So I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, and I have all the things, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit with some mirror mist. I like to point out for you guys, the Pentart mirror mist does come in plastic and glass. Make sure when you're looking for the one you want, you grab the right one, okay? Because they're similar in colors, but obviously we're going to use the one for plastic today. It is really cool, right? Hi, Luann. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Hi, Anna. Hello, Gail. Golly. So surprised to see so many of you. So I do stream across a couple different platforms. So I am on YouTube as well. So if you're hearing me reading off some comments and you're not sure why, it's because they're over on YouTube. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is the one for plastic. So I am actually going to use a little bit of a pipette here, and I'm going to pipe some of that into just some foil, because I don't want to pipe it into the plastic cup because it'll stick to the plastic, and I don't want it to do that. All right, so let's toss that. Now I'm going to take just some regular aluminum foil, okay? And let's take half of that. We don't need that whole part. And I'm just going to lightly scrunch it. And the thing is I want all of these different kind of impressions from the foil. All right. So I don't want to ball it up and squeeze it tight. And then I'm going to stamp that into the mirror mist. I did clean the ornament with I did clean it with alcohol first to make sure there wasn't any, oils from my hands or lotions mainly. And I'm just going to kind of stamp that in there, just really haphazardly, if you will. And I will show you what it looks like from the other side, and you'll kind of get why I'm doing this in just a minute. And you can put as little or as much as you want. You could just, paint that in there with a paintbrush if you wanted, and make it, all reflective in there. So let's kind of get up on the sides here a little bit. So what have you guys been thinking about all these amazing projects all day? Have you been able to watch everybody? So for me, it started at 8 o'clock this morning. And I have actually, with the exception of about an hour, unfortunately, it was my Justin, because I had to work. But I've been able to catch everybody. And oh my goodness, how amazing have they been? So I want you to see what that's going to do. Do you see that? It's an actual mirror reflection. And we'll put that one down. What happened? Hey, Nicole. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. All right, and we're going to do the same thing. Like I said, many of you have seen me do this a few times. And why am I using the foil? It's just because I like kind of the irregular, placement of the mirror mist, because what we're going to do is use some foil in here. Let's get a little bit up onto the edges there again. All right, and then actually going to take some of that and move it off because I don't want it. There we go. Okay, now obviously we want to be careful heating this, right? Because it's plastic. But once it's all dry, I'll be able to show you what that mirror mist does. Thank you, Mary Casey. I don't, hi, Della. Yeah, the book has been, it's been wonky. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hey, sister. Hi, Beth. Goodness gracious, your tray was absolutely beautiful. Okay. So at this point, let me show you what it looks like. You see? Hi. You can see me. So I know I've got a ton of lights on. If I put it down there. So it's a mirror mist. So it's basically the mirror reflection. However, we're not going to just stop there. So now let's get a little bit of, this is metal leaf glue. And what I want to do, did I put it away? Did I put it away? Oh, no, I didn't. All right. So I have, sorry. It doesn't matter what time of night it is, y'all. The doorbell's going to ring and dogs are going to bark. I have red and blue foils. So that empty space that I left from the stamping, we are going to kind of fill up the space with some foil, okay? So the first thing I want to do is let's take the metal leaf glue, and I'm actually going to put it everywhere. It will dry transparent. It goes on white. You want to give it a minute to go transparent, then you know it's ready. So this is the tack that we need in order to put our foils down. And actually, you'll probably be able to see that a little better. The reflection. Trevor, are you right there? Oh, okay. I'm going to say, how did Troy open the front door? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? So good to see you. Yes, welcome to the chaos. So I really do hope that you all have been able to catch everybody. Like I said, if you missed anyone, the replays are either in Craft Around the Clock or the Crazy Craftin Crew. Please make sure that you go over there and join those groups. They are free. And, you know, there's always some crafting going on that you can watch and get some ideas. So I hope you give everybody a follow that has, you know, been on today. That just, this helps. And you never know, you might find your next favorite crafter. But I am live almost every day, practically every day. I've been taking some days off the last few days, but I'm on Sunday through Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific. And I call it Crafting Chaos because it's always very chaotic at my house. The dogs are either barking, my son's in the background wanting pudding. Something's happening. Hi, Lori. All right, so I'm just giving this a little dry just to speed up the process a little bit. Okay. Now, I don't think I mentioned it, but this is also a mold. It's a really deep mold. So I only poured it just about 1/4 of an inch full. And then I took it out when it was still pliable and I taped it with blue tape on the outside here. So that way it would mold you know, the shape would mold to there. So, and then we're going to do some velvet powder on there. So a couple of fun things. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. All right, so we are going to get a little bit, we're going to use a little bit of the red and a little bit of the blue. I think it'll be fun to kind of mix it up. All right. Actually, we won't need this just yet. So these are the foil sheets. You can either use the sheets or the flakes, whichever you find you like best. They're really going to do the same things for you. All right. So I am going to just, so now what's going to happen is everywhere, you see just that little bit, everywhere that there isn't mirror mist, we're going to see the blue and the red foil. So we're just going to kind of, I usually wear the gloves because the foil doesn't stick to my, to the gloves, but I don't feel like taking off every one of my rings right now. So we're just going to do it without it. So really no rhyme or reason. What I want to do is cover the spots that are basically empty from the mirror mist. So we'll use a little bit of the blue and a little bit of the red. And then what we'll do is just, you know, put a sheet down to fill up the rest. Wow. Hi, Cindy. New stuff to you? Yay! I'm glad when I can show you something new. It'll be new, fun stuff, hopefully. You guys know I love the velvet powder, so we're going to do that tonight. All right, so now let's get a little bit of the red. Before I really start to put like a whole sheet down and fill up all of the space, I kind of want to mix it up a little bit with both of them first. Hi, Troy. For those of you who are new to me, that is my son, Troy. He's nonverbal. So he's nonverbal, but he's very verbal. I always say he he gets his point across. All right, and then let's get, so again, if you are more familiar with the flakes rather than the sheets, they're really the same. It just depends on, you know, how you want to use, what you want to use. All right. Okay. Now, whatever's left, I'm just going to kind of lay a full sheet in there so we're not doing this forever. And I'll do the same thing over there. And then we'll start flaking off the excess and really getting it around. I think I'm going to need to grab more red, but what I'll do is I'll show you guys. Sorry, I hate walking away, but I'm just right here. What I usually do is, because you will have excess, I also just grab like little jars and, you know, I do make my own little concoctions because sometimes, you know, you have to mix colors. All right. So I know that looks really crazy right now, but what I'm going to do is get all of this out of the way. Oh, we still have another blue sheet in there. Okay. And then I'm just going to get my tray here. And let's start moving this around. So whatever is still sticky that doesn't have any foil on there, it will grab. Okay. And those of you who know about the flakes, you'll find foil flakes, kind of like glitter. It'll be, you know, on your face, on your skin, on your hands, on your clothes. It'll go everywhere, and you'll find the foil for a while. Weeks later, you'll still find the foil. So that alone looks pretty, but let me show you what it looks like from the other side. So do you see what we did there? Can you see now? It's got the red, the blue, and then also the mirror mist, which actually looks really pretty. I don't know if you can see it very well. Camera doesn't do it justice sometimes. Hi, Sheila. Hi, my Gail. Troy, Lisa said hi. He gave you a big smile. All right, so we're just going to flake all of this off. And this is actually why I will just use the glove like this. And then I'm just going to really push in. You see that? How pretty. So this one, actually, you could see it a lot more than the other one because there's more mirror mist on here. But can you guys see how cool that looks? So thank you. All right, I'm sorry for the noise, but, you know, like I said, I'll be sneezing this stuff out for a while if I don't get it up right now. So hold on. Okay, it's good. All right, so then what we'll do is we'll seal that up like so. And because I'm just going to use a little bit of Stick Fast, which y'all, Stick Fast is not my friend. I will probably have more Stick Fast on my hands than I do the glitter, or the foil flakes. So here we go. Oh, Troy, stop stepping on her toy. All right, so we're just going to use a little bit of the Stick Fast, and I have it here in the thick. I'm just going to use a little bit just to close it up because I don't need it. I don't need to open it again. I have a friend that she uses super glue on everything, and I'm just like, how do you not get it on your hands? Like, I didn't even touch it, and I could feel it on my index finger. Cuddly muggly. All right, let's wipe off that excess. Look at how cool. I love playing with the mirror mist. It's good. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Tracy. See? Get it away. Get it away. All right, so one thing that I did do was I went ahead and I used my Dremel and I scored the back. I did a rough sand of the back, and I also took the edges off so that it will lay okay on the ornament. So right now, because we will have to glue that on in a minute, I am just going to get some isopropyl alcohol and clean off the outside because I'm touching it all over. See, I told y'all. Look at, even at 6:22, it's PT time. I need a spoon, my love. Okay, but you gotta go get Mama a spoon. Go get Mommy a spoon. Okay, so velvet powder. Velvet powder is just like its name. It makes everything feel like velvet. It's a really cool tool that we have been able to use since we brought it to the U.S. So it's Pintart Velvet Powder. So one thing about when you're doing velvet powder, though, is you want the base to be a similar color to your velvet powder, just in case, you know, a little spot is missing. Because once you put the velvet powder on, you don't want to re-wet that area. So now here's the trick, right? I'm going to try my best not to paint the stars. But, you know, the chances of no paint getting in there is probably slim. But we'll do our best. So right now what I'm going to do is just do the base of it. The same color as my velvet powder. There's your spoon. There you go, my love. We didn't do too bad. Got a little bit of excess paint in that star there, but I'll use a Q-tip. Aw, thanks, Joanne. I really had a hard time trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then then it was too many ideas. And then I thought, okay, always do an ornament. Okay, so now let's go ahead. And that was just indigo blue. Now I'm just going to use red vine. Again, we're not even going to see this color. It's going to be underneath the velvet powder. So just in case, like I said, if I miss, you know, an inch or a little centimeter of it, an inch, that would be really big. A little millimeter, it's not going to be like a glaring white underneath it where it's not supposed to be. So and I put the brush in water. I was just talking about that earlier. Don't put the brush in water. You need always some. All right, so I missed that corner up there. I'm telling you, I love playing with the mirror mist. The mirror mist, you know, if you ever do a jewelry box and let's just say you want to put a mirror in there, you can use some acetate and put the mirror mist on there, and you'll have a mirror in there. You know, the wooden jewelry boxes that you can get at like Hobby Lobby. And you can have your own mirror. I know that you can buy those, like, you know, but those mirrors that you can get like on Amazon, it makes it look like the Funhouse mirrors, you know. All right, so we'll have to change to a smaller brush on the inside there, which is no problem. Like I said, I still have Making It with Mimi. So you still see another amazing crafter. And then if you missed anybody, everything is all in one place for you to watch any of the replays. All right. I think we got all the bigger spaces. Now let's change the brush, which I should have just grabbed already. And let's get into these little spaces, which I'm going to need to grab a smaller brush anyways, because we're going to need to put the velvet powder on here. I can hear my son. Can you guys? I can hear Troy eating this pudding. Is that good pudding, son? Is that good? Making it sound like it's the best thing ever. Again, this doesn't have to be super perfect. This is just going to be what's sitting underneath the velvet powder. Yes, those mirrors. You know, hi Betty. You know the mirrors that, hey Perkins, the funhouse mirrors that you go in and stretches your body. And I actually bought some of that. That's why I know, because I was for that exact reason. I thought, oh, okay, we could add a little cute, mold, like a frame mold. And then I could put some of that in there and make it look like it's I've got a mirror. So I did the frame mold, beautiful frame mold, and I got some of that stuff. I was like, oh, Lord. I don't think so. I don't think anybody's going to want to look in there. All right. Almost. I know watching paint is never fun. What, Puppets? Huh? Okay. Good. It's good. It's good enough. Oh, no. Did I get on the outsides? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, no. See? You see? Look at that. What's that whole thing? Okay. So we'll give that, for the most part, it's dry. We'll get the dryer, make sure it's all dry. And then what we'll use is the decor glue tacky. That's what you want to use for your velvet powder. I'm going to grab a couple of more smaller brushes. So because I don't want to mix the colors, I'm going to have to do this in different stages. Obviously, if I put all of the decor glue tacky on all at one time and I'm trying to do 3 different colors, then that's going to get a little messy, right? So we will start. This is the decor glue tacky. These go hand in hand. This stuff is so sticky. All right, let's move these kind of over here. So we'll start with the blue first, and the same thing. I'm going to kind of use a flat brush. Now, this is the same as the metal leaf glue that I used. It's going to go on white. Again, I'm gonna do my best not to get it in the stars, but I can always go in with some contour liners in the stars and whiten those back up, if we need to. So I'm just trying to use just the flat edge of the brush. Has anybody not seen velvet powder before? You're not familiar with it at all? Will this be your first time? So I'm just trying to check to see if everything is shiny, because then I will know the glue is there. If I see anything matte, obviously, I need some glue. All right. So we're going to do just the blue first. So let's put that over there. And I used my little catch tray. So I'm just going to grab my big one. So this is, and you don't need very much of the velvet powder at all. You can take it out and, pinch it on. When I'm doing like a jewelry box or a box of any type, I actually just sprinkle the velvet powder in there and then tap it all around. I don't like using it like this. No, first time? You're not familiar? Oh my goodness. So this is what it is. It's actually like, the cool thing is it feels exactly like velvet. So we're just going to see now. That's why I didn't want to put, we didn't want it everywhere sticky, because that blue would have stuck right on that red. So I'm just going to kind of move it around with my finger. What pops? Okay. I know. Did the TV go off? All right. And then let's. Okay. Can you do it for Mama? You try it. You try it. I'm sorry, y'all. He won't stop if I don't do it. Oh my goodness. That's why it's called chaos. Crafting chaos. It's more chaos. And then I try to craft. Okay, so same thing. Now I'm just going to get, and I'm going to flick off all of the powder, because it's not going to stick. If it doesn't have the decor glue tacky, it's not going to stick. And again, this is one of those times where I really wish you could feel through the camera, because all of that feels all nice and velvety now. It's just, it's one of those things where you're going to sit there and go. All right, let's put this little bit back in there. It's really a tiny bit, but. Oop, and I missed the whole jar. Let's go like this. All right, now let's do the, I think we'll do the red, and then we'll do the white. And the really cool thing about velvet powder is you can mix your own colors. So I mix pink all the time. I always mix like a real light baby pink. So you can absolutely mix colors. They come in a pretty good, we have a lot of colors, but like pinks and off colors like that, there, you would have to mix your own. Now with velvet powder, it's good to go as soon as you don't want to put anything wet on top of it. So I'm being really careful not to get the decor glue tacky on that velvet powder. And there's some tacky glue on the stripe there, so I'm going to make sure to get it off. Hi, Jane. I bought some at Michael's, but I have not tried it yet. You bought velvet powder at Michael's? Interesting. Okay. I'm going to actually clean that brush because it's way too... I got way too much of it on there and I don't want... Again, this is why you want your, your bottom, the surface to be the same color as whatever your velvet powder is going to be. So that way, again, if you miss a little spot, it's not going to stand out, because you don't want to, you want to avoid having to put more more glue when the velvet powder is already down. And I've had people ask, does it scratch off or anything like that? No, it doesn't. Once it's on there, it's on there. All right, we have not done this one. Got a lot of glue on the brush. I'm trying to... If if you're doing one color at a time, if you're doing one base color, it's, you wouldn't have to do it in so many steps like this. Usually I don't do 3 different colors of velvet powder, but I thought it would be kind of neat to have. If you're just using one color, you put the decor glue tacky on and you put the velvet powder on, and then it's good to go. The only reason why there's so many steps right now is because I'm doing multiple colors. All right, so I'm just going to... And I'm going to wipe off the brush again because, again, I'm just trying to avoid getting it on the stripes that I don't, the white stripes, right? Okay. I think it's good. It's good. Let's put that over there, and then let's get our red. Yeah, I'm probably making it look difficult, but it really isn't difficult at all. It's only, like I said, it's only because I'm doing so many different colors. Now, they come in the big jars, the 17 grams or the 3 grams. If you're getting the 3, if you use this one, just pop the top off. You don't need to kind of poof it out of that little. All right, so now I'm going to, because it's so sticky, I'm just going to put it everywhere right now. Trying to avoid touching the edges there. And you do, when you are using the decor glue tacky, you want to make sure that you get all of that tack covered. You don't want that. You don't want anything, that has decor glue tacky on it. You want to make sure you have the velvet powder on there, because it will remain tacky until you get it off. It's going to remain tacky. All right, so now I'm just going to brush off the red from there. I don't want it on there. And then make sure, nope, still have some here. And I see some up here at the corner. Okay, I'm just going to take my brush and then just start flicking off the excess. And I'll tell you, you see how there's velvet powder on there? It's from me holding it and then getting decor glue tacky on those stripes, which I'll fix that before I put the white on. So right now I'm just brushing off any excess. Okay. It already feels so cool. So different. What time do I have? Oh yeah, we'll finish this. Okay. So now, instead of sitting here for 10 years trying to get that with that small brush, I'm just going to put the red back in my bottle, and then we'll do the white. Okay, and then I'm not going to worry about all of that. Oh, sorry, Jack. Did I scare you, buddy? Okay. Now, because I'm going to put that back on, and then now because I am working with the white, I'm just going to take a big wipe and get all of this off of my hands. Like I said, that decor glue tacky that's why you want that for the velvet powder, because it is so sticky. Okay. Now I am just going to take a little bit of the baby white and get the tops of these. Now I'll tell you, when I put the decor glue tacky on these stripes, it's going to move that powder off of there anyways, but just to clean it up a little bit. But to be very careful and not get the baby wipe on the velvet powder. Okay, now the last color. Actually, I'm going to change my brush again. I'm probably making it look like it's really difficult, but I promise you, if you're using one color, it's not difficult. Now we're just going to do the white. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Deb. On Amazon. The big catch tray is on Amazon. I don't. It's soft. I don't know if it's. I wouldn't. It's just like velvet. Yeah, I love the big catch tray. I use this one a lot. Hi, Pops. Okay, Mom only has a few more minutes, Bubs. I'll be done in a minute. In a minute. Okay, no, not right now. I will. I know. So my son, this is my oldest son, Troy. He just turned 23. Troy, 24. 24. Oh my gosh. Trevor just turned 23. And he is obsessed with phone cases. Those who watch me know he's obsessed with phone cases. And anytime I'm by my computer, he tries to get me to order him phone cases from Amazon. Put it in your pocket. Can you hear? Over here. All right, so while we're waiting for the top to get tacky, I'm just going to get some of that velvet powder that fell into the stars. And what I will do when I get off of here, I won't torture you guys and make you guys watch me do it. I will go into each one of the stars and I will actually whiten each one of them up. But I'm just taking a precision Q-tip and getting some of that powder out. Okay. Hi, Justin. How are you? Okay, now we're going to go in with the white. And I'm just going to tap some of that on there and pinch what I need on. Oh my gosh. Oh, Troy. He took his shirt off so I could cut the tags off of his shirt. All right. This last little stripe up here. And then same thing, we're just going to, now I'm just going to brush off the excess. I mean, I don't like tags on my shirts either, so. I know. Good job. Good job, bud. All right. Let's get the rest of this off. And then, again, I'm not the last one. We still have our amazing Cindy. So when we're done, when I'm done, you just hit refresh. And then you'll be able to see Cindy. So just getting off the excess. Again, this is one of the times where, you know, being on camera, you can't feel it, but I promise you it feels so furry. Just flicking off the white just to make sure, because it is going to dull down the red a bit. So how cool. I love it. Yes, they're itchy, scratchy. I don't like that. Sure, Troy doesn't like the tags. He makes me cut them off of everything. And it's so funny. Okay, so there's our white. I'll put the white back in there later. I know. I wish that's how I always feel. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels so soft. But you guys can't ever feel it. Same thing like with the soft touch varnish. And it's like, gosh. So then I'm just going to put the flag on there. I am going to use heavy body gel. There's some white that I will, again, I'll flick all of that white off. But since we don't have much time, I'm going to use the Heavy Body Gel Glossy. The Glossy does dry transparent. You guys already know. If you watch me, I swear by it. This will glue anything on and it will not come off. So like I said, I did scuff sand the back of this already because it's going on a slick surface. I did scuff sand it so that way it will have something to grab. I'm going to use my scrappy cradle. And like I said, when I poured this resin piece, I made sure to form it to the ornament when it was before it fully set. All right, now I'm just going to take my silicone brush and get off the excess because I don't want that to get onto the velvet powder. You could take a paintbrush. Just in this instance, I wouldn't wet the paintbrush because you don't want it to make your velvet powder wet. Did my screen freeze? Hold on a minute. It always. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm glad I looked up. Hold on. I'm telling, it's always chaos. You can count on me for chaos. I always say, if you want peace and tranquility, I'm probably not your gal. Oh my goodness. It's always something. Always. I'm telling you, it's always something. All right, let me get my desk back on the screen. It's not like I'm live or anything here, StreamYard, you know? And on an event as well. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, well, that part's done. And then I just had some really cute ribbon, and I don't know. So what I will do is, this one says, God bless America. I don't know that I really want a whole lot of color though. I think what we'll do is just use the plain ones. I don't know. No, Troy didn't do it this time. This time it was me. This time it was me. I think. I mean, I didn't do it either. It's just you guys know. You guys know. It's chaos. It's always chaos. I don't know why. I don't like it to be that. Hi, Diana. I know. It's odd to see me moving in one corner, and then in the corner I'm moving, but on my desk it's, you know, like I said, it's always something. Okay, so I am just going to, I think what we'll do is put the blue and white in for the hanger, and then make a bow with the red, I think. Or no. Let's do it the red and white and make a blue with the blue with the bow because it's going to be closer to that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That good? That's probably good. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I miss seeing you. How's your honey? Oh, you're pulling the wrong way, Terry. Okay, and then I'm just going to I will just put it in a knot, and then I will clip the ends so they're nice. But being the fact that it's my time. So there is my little ornament. Please hit refresh. All I'm going to do while I'm watching Cindy is get the blue ribbon, which fell on the floor, and tie a little bow and put a little bow on here. So, but very cool. So Mirror Mist, Velvet Powder. Hit refresh. Go see Cindy making it with Mimi. Thanks for spending some time with me. Thank you, Lisa. Talk to you later. Bye.